G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 19 of our Cold Trozan Skyshard Spellbreaker, where this episode is going to be a little short. We are going to kill the Guardians of the Sanctum of the Flesh, and then we're going to slay the Shaper of Flesh. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and do the Hidden Path. No, I take that back. We're going to kill Theoden first, and then we will do the Hidden Path. So, let's head on into the Sanctum of Flesh, or the Factory of whatever, over here. And we'll fight Theoden first, then we will go do the Hidden Path. And I still hate the pathing in this place. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. Enough whinging. Let's just walk through here. A lot of this stuff is still dead because I'm in the same session as the last episode. Here we go. Eventually we'll get around all this rubbish. And we did it. We made it through Malmo for normal difficulty. Well, sort of. We made it through most of the stairs that mess with pathing. Okay, in the infestation here, and then in the factory downstairs, your main mission is just to get through it. Honestly, there's so much crap in here, it gets in the way. If you do still have the augment for Rift Tear, I think it is, the teleport, do use it in here. It's going to be very, very useful. Or even just a second movement skill at all. When I was farming this place for the Krieg set, on my Death Knight, I had Shield Charge or Blitz, and also I had whatever the movement rune that does the same thing is called, Shield Rush I think it is. But I had two of them, and I would just alternate them one after the other, and I would zip through here, kill almost nothing, but it would be quick. So first floor, nothing you really have to kill. The only quest in that area is an ultimate only quest, so we'll be ignoring that. Okay, Fleshworks. Top left corner is Krieg, again. We can go kill him, in fact we will, because there's a quest, like a dynamite spot right next to him for a quest, and that quest is worth XP and reputation. So, here's Krieg. I am not playing a left click button, or a left click build. Burn it down. There's 59, so Arcanist. And we will max out Shattered Star as well. The other thing we need to do while we're in here is we need to find the two Blight Fiends, basically, or at least the same model. The two Guardians that have the skull icon above their heads. We need to kill both of them in order to open the door. There's one of them. So let's go ahead and use the mirror and kill him while it's active. Again, you can use the mirror as more than just a panic button, and after a while you kind of get used to it, and you will start using it more often. Especially once we get a caster offhand and we have a whole bunch more cooldown reduction and we can use it more often. This guy here is also a quest option. You can release him and you are free. Don't make me regret this. This appears to be an unfinished quest because you can let him go and nothing happens, and you can kill him and still nothing happens. Alright. Fleshwork spoils here. This is kind of a little secret area. It's not a one-shot chest, it's not an exalted chest, so you potentially could get a a blue out of it, but it's not guaranteed like an Exalted Chest would be. We are still missing one of the Guardians, which is frustrating. Normally I've found them and killed them both just coming across the top there. I'm guessing he's going to be down here or over here. Okay, and there he goes. Alright, Scorch Rune leg wrap's probably no good. Nice armor on them though. Good resist. It definitely is going to be hard to replace those pants though with the 40% poison acid resistance on them. That belt needs to be upgraded as well, that's horrible. Speaking of armor, our armor is frankly terrible. So fighting Theoden's going to be fun. I think this time I'm going to go all in on the potions, or at least I'm going to get some royal jellies organized for some extra health and some extra health regeneration. I think I can bottle from here. I can, good. Right, blacksmith. So in terms of consumables, 30 seconds extra damage is not horrible. How's our Aether res? Well over cap, so we don't need any resistances. Let's see what's in the bank first, actually. If I don't have to make any royal jellies, I won't. That's no good. I'll have one of those. All of this stuff is just kind of hanging out, not really doing much. 40 offensive ability, why not? We'll use that as well. Don't think... Royal Jelly Balm. I don't think there's going to be a huge amount of other stuff here. Let's see what other Royal Jelly stuff we can make. There are 3 of the 3 potions. We have a Royal Jelly Balm. The essence is 8% health, which is definitely good. And the extract is not really... maybe we'll need some energy, why not? Okay, let's go kill us a Theoden. So these all last for a decent amount of time. I'm probably a little bit over-prepared for him. That's maybe a little excessive on the potions, but we're doing it anyway. So 3 forms to get through. Let's do it. Alright, that's his first form down. As soon as he comes out of there, I'm going to hit him with the Haunt and drop some meteors on his head. I'm going to try to keep him more or less on that spot so as he stays in the Elemental Storm. Right, second form done. Just keep moving. Alright, there he goes. I do think overall those potions probably were not needed, but having said that, the first time you don't use them will be the time that you did need them, so it's I think it's worth using them anyway. Doesn't look like we got any cold stuff. Serpentine wraps are very good for resistances, but otherwise no. With that said, that's Theoden down. Let's go ahead and do the hidden path now. After I sell everything, that is. And again, I'm going to check Hiram. I know I was talking about it in the previous episode, but it is definitely worth it to check his stuff. You can get blueprints that you don't already have, and he also will sell you aether crystals and scrap. He can sell aether shards as well. I'm not sure about clusters, potentially. I really don't want to do the docks, but you know what, we're doing it. Okay. The docks is... You know, it's actually not a bad quest. But for me, it comes at a time where I've got it in my head that I'm finished with the act, and then they tell me, oh, there's another quest, and I just really don't want to do it at this point. But we will get it done. So we'll bank all this stuff. All these excess potions can go in here, and let's go ahead and do the docks first, I guess. I think I may actually be closer heading from the other rift. Yeah. I think it's faster to just run from the Steel Cap District. Run around here and straight through. Having said that, now that I'm looking at it, it's probably actually about the same. Just want this low note. 5,000 XP. Totally not worth. Alright, is there something to dash to? Not really, but I'll take it. Okay. I think it definitely would have been faster to just go the other way. From the, whatever that last portal is called. The last rift gate. What is that called? Crown Hill. Almost certainly would have been faster. Okay, so Black Iron Docks entry is just over here. I think we have a Flesh Weaver in the area as well. Maybe not. He's down there. That's alright. I am very much in the let's just get this done kind of mode. So let's just get this done. Not go looking for bonus Flesh Weavers. Alright, so our mission here is to clear the docks, which basically means kill everything. For which purpose I am going to turn the loot off, at least for, well, at least for the whole thing. From memory, there's 4 or 5 waves. Which is fine, because we are going to kill them all anyway. Should be one more. Yep. And is that it, or is there one more? Last one, I think. Okay. So, mission accomplished. Stormcaller's effigy. Not very good. Although, if we were playing, again, if we were playing the lightning version of this, pairing this up with the lightning dagger we had earlier probably wouldn't be a horrible shout. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this in, and then we will go do the hidden path. and then tie up any other loose ends we have from normal. Okay, so Torment there, Vitality, it's actually not horrible. Not like that ring. Actually, let's just check these. I definitely need a new chest. No. Though this one is decent. I don't know though, that +2 to Night's Chill is very nice. I think I'm at 19 out of a possible 20. It's definitely good. Alright, regardless, let's go do the Hidden Path. Because I need more stats and everybody loves skill points, right? And I have just confirmed for myself that my cup of tea has in fact gone cold. Don't normally drink tea, but have one tonight for some reason. More of a coffee fan, but I don't know, I just felt like tea for some reason. Temporary insanity, shall we say. Okay, so the Hidden Path, if you don't know what's going on here, I will kind of talk us through it as we go, but I do have a full walkthrough, or a guided walkthrough, I guess, on the channel that where I explain everything and take you through doing the entire quest start to finish, and it's a little more succinct, shall we say, a little more planned. But this will work as well if you're happy to hear my thoughts split up with combat. Okay, so we found the first guy. I totally read that and figured out the clue, and I think it takes us to the Broken Hills. The other thing I was looking at in between episodes as well is the amulet I'm wearing basically means no devastation because it's converting all the damage to, I think it was vitality and fire? Something like that? I forget. So I was looking at the Elena's necklace, which is the Nightblade +1 skills amulet. And that one could be good. It's definitely a better item. If it was the one with +1 Arcana skills on it, I would wear it with no problem at all. Unfortunately, it has... where am I going? I've gone the wrong way. Okay, we're taking the scenic route. Too much waffling, not enough watching where I'm going. The +1 Nightblade amulet is a better item for this build, but +1 Arcana skills is the better class to have the plus skills on, if that makes sense. If I can finally spit out what I'm trying to say. Okay. Perdition, I believe it's required for you to get at least half of the set in each playthrough. So we've started that one. I think I actually have had a couple pieces of that on this character already. Okay, so the the Guardian of Soleil here is one of the bosses that has actually killed a hardcore character of mine. Level 72, I think, was a Vitality caster. It died to this purple goop on the floor. So I killed him, and then I stood in the purple goop on the floor until I died. So definitely don't do that. It's not a good plan. Soleil Sect leg guards always come with attack damage converted to health. If you're into that sort of thing, these are really good pants for you. They're not heavy pants, so the armor is a little bit on the light side. However, it's... yeah, those stats on that are quite good. I would probably swap those out if I could find some way to plug my poison resistance hole. I would happily use this, although that 4% of attack damage converted to health does not apply to Trozans because we are currently not applying any weapon damage to it, and so we would only get lifesteal from Amarastas, I think, and I guess Shadow Strike. I don't think any of the rest of our stuff count as an attack. I'm pretty sure it's all spells. Okay, Astrakhan Road. I finally managed to do this and go to the correct rift gate. I can never remember if it's the road rift or if it's the mountains rift. It is the road rift. And our objective here is just to get through this section. Mage Storm Ascended Epaulets. Nope. And we want to get down here. So we want to end up going in here. But to get there we kind of have to go a little bit around. And we still have those elixirs too. Very nice. So we're coming in here to this door. This is the last door for collecting the runestones. And this particular guardian drops pants that give pet bonuses, which obviously means they're no good for this build. Having said that, I don't think any of these builds or of these pants are actually good for this build, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just tank this guy. He didn't drop them anyway. That's fine. Okay, so when you pick up the third stone, you get 1 attribute point. Got 5 points available. I'm thinking about Cunning, actually, to be honest. So Cunning will give us more offensive ability. We currently can't crit most things around our level, which is not good. Having said that, we do have Inner Focus that we could put some more points into. That would give us more offensive ability. Same with Overload here. 10-ish points of offensive ability, then multiply that by whatever percentage we end up getting for this. I think it's 1 per point, so let's say 10 or 11% most likely from getting 12 points in Inner Focus. I think this is defensive, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe we do go Cunning. Does Spirit give us offensive? Does not, yeah. So 5 points in Cunning gets us to 1480. 1380 up to... So it's 4 points of offensive ability per point in Cunning. That's not a lot, but it does give us some crit. I think I may put 20 points or so into Cunning and then call that done. Okay, so the second half of the hidden path here. Acquire the 3 runestones, find the entrance to the Temple of the Three. Fortunately for me, I don't need to find it. I know exactly where it is. Unfortunately for me, that means I have to pay, was it 2 dynamite and 10 scrap? Which is the cost to repair the bridge. And there's a bunch of running as well. Looks like we've actually already repaired the bridge, so I guess that was from when we were doing Anasteria's quests. So the entry is just here on the map. You can tell it's there because you have the V shape at the top there. So just here's a V. And there will be a door we can click on when we get there. And that is the entryway to the pathway to the entry of the temple. So here we go. Now in the Temple of the Three, you can expect a lot of lightning, a lot of chaos, a lot of poison damage. There is so much poison damage in this temple, it's nuts. basically, if your resistances are not pretty much all maxed, you're going to have a bad time. And even if they are maxed, you may still have a bad time because there's just so much poison on the floor. Everything you kill explodes into poison. The floor is constantly being covered in poison. There's also a whole bunch of like chaos and fire damage from all this pets and stuff. It's a lot, but yeah, as you can see, poison everywhere. These nightmare crawler things, you kill them, they turn into poison puddles. You don't kill them, they spit poison at you. It's a whole thing. Okay, he's dead. On the bright side though, there is a devotion shrine in here in addition to the skill point for talking to the guy at the end. Do be aware the guy at the end does have a boss fight right in front of him. Do I want to do this? Maybe we clear the area and then do it. That's probably enough. Okay, he's vampiric. Means he's dead. Okay, got him. Good. Any cold stuff for me? No. Lots of Aetherfire stuff though. That's fine. Okay, progressing onwards. We should hit 60 in here as well, actually, now that I look at it. The Devotion Shrine is on the left side of the area, or I guess on the northwest side. You can see it there on the map. And of course, every doorway is blocked. Alright, here is my Devotion Shrine. I'm just going to activate it. There's enough other rubbish here to kill anyway. The AoEs will do us good. Okay, Devotion Shrine is cleansed. I think for these points I'm going to use them to finish the Murmur constellation. But I also think I'm going to leave it until after I'm done here. Because as you can see with my health bar, and the fact that I've just triggered the tortoise shell, there's a lot of damage here. Okay, let's poke our head in here. Taking damage. Yes. Quick. There we go. Okay. Just up here is the Sentinel. He will do a bunch of damage. He'll throw... I think he throws meteors at you. He definitely puts green pulsing crystals on the floor that you want to stay away from. However, I'm not expecting a huge amount of trouble from him. Yeah, he's half dead after 2 casts. He does do meteors as well. Okay. One more should do him in. There's the crystal. You want to stay away from that as much as you can. And one more. I think I must have missed with a whole bunch of these. Alright, there he goes. Triumvirate, elemental stuff. Let's cast a helm. Have a look at that. Winterstorm leggings could also be good. Don't think so because we need the resistances. That helm is same resistances as I already have. Does have skill cooldown reduction, which is something that I definitely like, but that elemental to chaos conversion kills this item. We're not using that. I would like to use this for the proc. I would like to use this for the +1 to Night's Chill. Unfortunately, I can't lose 20% bleeding, and I really can't lose half of my poison resistances, so that one unfortunately is no good. That chest though. So Formidable is Fizz Resist, and of Blood is the bleeding damage. Formidable is good. If that was Formidable of the Winter Storm, I would be so happy. I'd be very surprised as well because it would be a double rare. Alright, so we talked to the attendant here. I've come to learn from the witch gods. How can I do it? I'm ready to receive my gift. Okay. +1 skill point. Then the 2 from the previous level up as well. Maybe we should get some offensive ability, actually. I'm just thinking, the spirit is kind of neither here nor there. This would also be good to get some points into. And we are now maxed on Shattered Star. We're maxed on Frozen Core. We're maxed on Trozan's itself. Okay. This one is 1% damage to ethereals and chthonics per point. The Aether is being partially converted to cold. Actually, half of that's being converted. But it's not being applied to our spells, so it doesn't really matter. So that's not a good place for a point. Maybe we get another point in inner focus. And I'm going to keep putting points in cunning as well. And I don't think we have another devotion. We do not. Okay, so that is pretty much all of normal done now, I believe. Having said that, haven't done Forgotten Gods, and probably not going to. I don't think there's any gear from there that I particularly want. So we might just call that done for normal and end the episode here, and then when we come back, we'll get started on Elite. We'll probably have some resistance holes to play with. Poison will definitely be a hole. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there. So thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye for now.